Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Be fair and transparent. The message from trade unions to the government this evening as it moves to fully implement flexible work arrangements for public sector workers. After decades of waiting, come Monday, February 2, Flexi-Work will be formally adopted in the public sector. The initiative was officially launched earlier today at Jamaica House. Andrea Chisholm has the details.
Productivity is driven by outcomes, not just physical presence.
A profound statement to support flexible work arrangements. In 2014, the Employment Flexible Work Arrangements Miscellaneous Provisions Act became law. 12 years later, the public sector is ready for phased implementation.
We have prepared a model that shows that what the staggered working hours will look like from 6:30 to 3 p.m., for example, 7:30 to 4 p.m., 8:30 to 5 p.m., 9:30 to 6 p.m., 10:30 to 7 p.m., and so on.
The initiative is expected to reduce traffic congestion, improve productivity, and work-life balance. It's important to point out, though, that flexi-work is not mandatory for workers, but optional. Ambassador Audrey Marks says 32 government entities are way down the wicket. But what about organizations which may not want to follow suit?
It is for all the leaders in the various organizations to implement it, to make their staff be aware of the provisions and to give staff the opportunity to utilize the flexible work program. As I said earlier, there may be some circumstances and some services that some organizations will not be able to fully utilize it, some category of staff. But as far as possible, it should be made available to the staff who will want to utilize it. And if it's not done, clearly I'd want to hear about that.
Discussions will be held with the private sector to see how they can improve or implement flexible working hours.
I am actually very enthused to get on to the other areas of the work program: hybrid work, telecommuting, compressed work week, and banking of hours. But I'm being managed to make sure we do it carefully, and I'm fully in favor of that. So to make sure when we do this, there's no disruption, but in everything that we do, there'll be increased productivity.
In the meantime, the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions supports the flexi-work arrangements. President St. Patrice Ennis, however, had this message.
Flexibility must never mean insecurity. Flexible work arrangement must enhance work, not erode rights. They must not be used to weaken terms and conditions of employment, bypass collective bargaining, or impose unilateral changes without consultation. We support innovation, but we insist on fairness. We welcome flexibility, but we defend security.
Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.